what's that one thing network agencies, in your opinion, still do better than anyone else out there? And what's that one thing that they probably need to unlearn?
So I think the thing we do really, really well in terms of kind of large scale agencies is creativity and smarts at scale, right? When agencies and networks are at their best, what they do is they build the right team for the right task for the right brand. And when that works, it just alchemy and kind of you have this synergy of 1+1 = 3, just great things happen. I when they, don't let the P&L get in the way, they don't let agency politics get in the way. They just put the best people on the accounts who are the really, really good fit. And I've been very privileged to be on 2 or 3 of these teams. So I started off at A&B BBDO on Mars. When I started on Mars, it was a growing account. Over time, with the leadership team, we grew that into BBDO's largest account. And the formula is really, really simple. Find brilliant people in account management, in planning, in production, and in the creative department, and just unleash them to solve business and brand problems. There was no operating system, there was no manual, it was just human beings in different offices, all thinking about 3 things: putting the brand first, not your agency or your personal ego. Secondly, is being really, really sharp strategically. And third thing is just unleashing the power of amazing creative people. And once you get that right, what happens is a brilliant positive flywheel of incredibly competitive agency folk who want to better the campaign that agency and that team did in that office. And everything just keeps getting better and better and better. And then my second experience with this was probably on Guinness. So we were working and we created kind of Guinness's global brand platform. As you can imagine, when you make the call and say to different offices around the world, who wants to be involved in creating the next platform for one of the most iconic brands on the planet, everyone says yes, right? And then what you do is you just bring those people together and you have very sharp strategists, very sharp account people setting a direction and a journey in a space. And you'll have amazing creative people do that. And we came up with Made of More, which is still running kind of 12, 13 years later. So that's the thing that we do really, really well. I think where we trip ourselves up is when we have politics, ego, and P&L get in the way. Once you do that, it's actually really, really difficult because you're not putting the problem first. You're not putting the client first. You're not putting the brand first. That's the issue that we have to try and make sure that we solve for, and then just let all of that stuff get out the way.